A disclosure of the potentially sensitive subject matter covered in this episode of Roll Call can be found in the episode description.
In the southwestern corner of the world of Mirabellis, beneath the third hottest of her suns, lies the Outlands. A hostile territory of outlaws and curses. And yet, among the unforgiving sands, there's mystery, treasure, perhaps most importantly, freedom. It's these temptations that bring folks of all kinds to the Outlands. Want to meet a few? Well then, how's about a little roll call?
I'm Ben Pimental, and I play Alden Ambergris, a man with as many secrets as coins in his pouch.
I'm Gurkowski, and I play Percival Wynnemark. I don't try to be the best, it just keeps happening.
I'm SJ Nelson, and I play Madge Smalls. All I really have is a ladle and a dream, and some visions.
I'm Shaylee Bowman, and I play Kaia Vaeloris, wrestling with fury and blood, trying to master the storm inside her.
I'm Patrick Holt, and I play Twig. I may have a bit of an attitude, so don't poke the bear.
I'm Stone Mountain, and I play Zero. And I'm just a guy. Normal guy. No magic here. No, sir. Don't worry about it.
And pulling the strings is the game master. It's me, JP Coletta. So, let's jump into this episode of Roll Call. Where did we last leave off? I believe when we last left our friends, y'all were traversing through the mines beneath the Outlands with some interesting young guides in tow. That is to say, Milo, Tess, and Theo. The young, as you discovered, quite powerful young magicians of some arcane prowess. They are leading you towards their home, known as Glimmerglass, which is where they live beneath the sands in the mines. They're taking you to their leader, who they have only referred to as Rex, who seems to be the oldest and in charge when the Sandman isn't around. Now, along your way, you traversed some dangers, and you came to a cavern that still seemed to have some elements around. And well, many of you were able to walk past these elements without touching, as the children instructed you. One of you, I don't know who it was, just couldn't keep their sticky little meat hooks off of the gems, which turned out to be mimics, which seemed to inherit some of the powers of the gems in which they mimicked. Getting into this fight, things got a little hairy and sticky when one of them was able to cast Fireball, and the other one was able to arcane riposte your booming blade right back at you. But you did manage to beat them back pretty thoroughly. Madge finally having a win, which she deeply needed. But most interestingly, during the fight, you discovered that Milo really seemed to have a problem surrounding his magic. He seized up almost instantly, saying that his magic ruins everything he touches gets destroyed. But he eventually, just in a moment of stress, suddenly, Zero, as you were clutching him, suddenly, in the blink of an instant, he was gone, and he was standing over the dead corpse of the second mimic, ending the combat, his hand sparking with electricity. And that's where we ended. So, with two mimics defeated, you find yourself in this dark, torch-lit cavern underground, surrounded by terrifyingly powerful children, with one of them who just disapparated to the other side of the room. and murk something before you could even see it. What's going on, guys?
Whoa! Hey, good job, buddy. Why don't you come back this way? And I'll sort of, if the lightning seems to be dying down, I'll sort of try to calmly approach him and calm him down.
I've never done that before.
It's okay. That was really cool.
Yeah, I think it... Oh, and he throws up a little bit.
Oh, no.
Sad. Sorry, sometimes that happens when I do magic. And he goes ahead and he puts his hand out towards you, and he accidentally casts Arcane Grasp, Shocking Grasp against you. What's your AC? He rolled a 21. 13.
So he hits.
Yeah, so he hits. That's gonna be 4 points of lightning damage.
Okay. This does bloody 0. But I'm still up. And I think Zero's an actor, Zero's a performer, and he's just going to he bites his lip and pretends like it didn't hurt. And it isn't gonna pull away. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
No. It's fine, buddy. You did a great job. You saved your friends. You saved me.
God, that was really cool, Milo. I couldn't even see you. It's like you were there, and then you were there, and boom, it was dead. And she shoots this Eldritch Blast at a stalactite, making it rain down just behind you all.
Okay, let's ease up on the... Everyone did a great job. Let's just ease up on the spells. Twig, could you medically just check out that he's okay?
Twig, you still have a duck on your head, for the record.
Yeah, and I'm also still a bear.
Yeah.
I would love to come do a medicine check with my new duck friend.
I can help you out with that.
Oh, yeah.
So you get advantage from the help action, unless you refuse the help.
No, thanks, bud.
You're welcome.
Medicine check. To make sure I use the right number.
A spin-off, The Adventures of Duck and Bear.
Okay.
I would watch.
My abysmal math. 14.
For clarity, are you checking on just Milo, or are you trying to check out the kids in general? Or...
Oh, I'd love to do a general check on all the kids, if that's possible.
Yes. Yeah, 14. You can obviously tell Milo is the only one who didn't do super great on that save against the fireball, but everybody does seem to be up. Milo seems to be hurt the most with just some minor burns, but everyone else seems relatively okay.
Okay, how much time would it take me to cast 2 different cure wounds?
Oh, I would say that would happen over the course of just like 10 seconds-ish.
Great. Can I just come up and kind of... Let me check and make sure I can still do that as a bear. If not, I will take down the bear. But some of my spells I can do as a bear.
As I see him about to
do you want me to get one of them? Sorry.
Is that the duck? That's the duck child?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I will let the duck give Zero a heal, and then I'll just take my bear snout and give a little boop to Milo to cast a cure wounds on him.
Yeah, the duck will just flap and fly onto your head, Zero, and will just sort of You feel something odd on your head, and you realize it's an egg, and it cracks open, and this liquid pours down your head, and you are healed for... Take back 5 points.
Oh, Milo gets 14.
Oh.
Amazing. Right as it's probably too late, I think I'm too distracted by this duck egg healing. But as more magic is happening instead of just a medicine check, can I do an Arcana on Milo just to make sure this, one, doesn't set something off, but two, just like the general state of things?
Can I assist with that? Because that's something I wanted to do as well. I was going to ask for like either Insight or Arcana just to try and see if what happened was triggered by him getting stressed, hurt, upset, whatever. But if that can tie in, then I would gladly give advantage.
So remind me of the check specifically you were asking for, Zero?
I said Arcana.
Arcana. Yeah, I'd say you may either take advantage or you can both do an Arcana, whichever is higher. Whichever you prefer.
What if? Wouldn't Insight give anything different than an Arcana check as far as looking at like what set it off? Are you looking for the moment, like where it happened? Yeah, because we were all watching. I'm just trying to maybe see, because if I can bonus action help Zero with that check, then I would maybe use my action to do an insight check, so we can get two different perspectives.
Sure, make an Arcana check with advantage and an insight check flat.
Cool.
Thank you.
While they're doing that, can I take the other two kids kind of away from this so I can have a little chat with them later?
You certainly may. Tess and Theo.
Yeah.
I've made an ability check this day already. Yeah?
You sure have.
I think I have, yeah. So, a 21 Arcana.
21. And give me that insight just so I can do it all at once.
It's gonna be an 11. Rolled low, but I was able to guide myself.
That's fun.
Magic?
In my case?
Magic. Okay.
Do we see this?
So
sorry, you just grab.
well,
I'm excited.
later. No, so yeah, with a 21, what I will, you felt an incredible surge of magic, Zero, that's not unlike your own. It was suddenly in that moment of stress or panic. It seemed as if you didn't specifically feel him move. Very interestingly, it was like 1 second he was there and the next he was gone. It's not like he moved super fast out of your hand. It was just like you blinked and it was as if he was 10 steps ahead of you. And the magic felt strangely familiar.
I think I take that in and for now keep that to myself. I think less in like keep my secrets and more just like I'm not adding things to Milo's plate. I just want Milo to be like calm. Yeah. So I'm just sort of like, hey, yeah, good job. Just sort of comforting words.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. It's dangerous to touch me. His hands are still sparking. If you guys still want to go to Glimmerglass, it's this way. And he sort of like bumps past you all and starts walking into the corridor.
I think Twig will see Zero fiddling with his iron necklace as we watch the kids walk forward. And maybe anyone sees that, but Twig might know more about it. But then I will follow them.
And can I just hang back slightly with the two kids on my back so that I can have a little chat with them while we're moving forwards down these tunnels?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm fine with that. So, as
Before we move, quick question. Any of the things that we fought or like in this general area, are there any like gemstone looking things, or are they all just rocks?
So it seems like
not even valuable, just like cool looking.
No, yeah. I will say, as you look around, it seems like make an investigation check, actually.
Would love. I'm gonna get real close to the walls with my glasses. Ooh, that's nice. That's gonna be 23.
As you look around the room, you do notice that the mimics you have fought have turned purely to rock in their demise, and rock that seems to match the rock surrounding you that this cave is hollowed out of. And it seems like most of the gems are gone. However, right by where the orange mimic was, the one that was mimicking the sunstones, you see a little orange light peering out from behind the rock, just beyond a layer of sediment.
Do it. Get into another combat.
How thick? How thick we talking?
Oh, not too thick. A simple pickaxe could do it. However, if you're not exactly an experienced miner and you fail the check, you could potentially damage the stone.
What kind of a check would it be? What's a mining check?
Well, it would technically, you would have to be proficient with miner's tools, which I don't think any of you are, because that's a homebrewed item I made. It would be a simple dexterity check.
I mean, I'm just gonna leave it. Can I pick up a rock?
Sure, you want one that was part of the mimic's corpse?
Just a cool looking rock. If it's got a bunch of sides to it, or if it's a funny looking shape or something.
Cool, yeah, you managed to pick up a rock that is sort of in like an octagon shape. It's kind of cool, but it got carved out that way.
Beautiful. And I'll keep on walking with the group.
I think really quickly, as Kaia is coming down from this rage that she was just in, she was so mad. She's like looking at Percival. I think like if we were to backtrack for like just a moment as the kids are talking, her like red fiery eyes are just like locked in on Percival, and I think it takes everything in her to not engage in combat with him. And she turns around and punches the wall as hard as she can. And I'm fine with the consequences of that.
Yeah. Will you just do me a favor? It definitely hits. Will you just like, what's your strength score?
My total is a 20.
Or your mod. Oh, so 5. Okay. Yeah, so 5 damage. Yeah, I will say, yeah, you punch a stone cave wall that people have been mining in for 5 damage to the wall, and you reciprocate half that for 2 damage as your hand bloodies on the wall, and it shakes a little dust down.
Yeah, I think that happens, and then she just... I don't even think she holds her hand. I think she's... It lets out a little bit of her adrenaline, and I think the fire in her eyes finally dies down as the shakiness and like the buzzing in her body finally calms and quiets as she kind of retracts her fist and holds it, and she just takes a deep breath. And then she turns around and continues walking with the group.
Percival definitely flinches as she punches the wall, and as she walks away, kind of sheepishly looks over at the wall and then turns and follows the group.
Okay. And if no one else has any business in the cavern, we will begin our journey continuing on towards Glimmerglass. Twig, let's pan the camera back to the back of the group as you walk. Are you still bear?
Yeah, still a bear. We're just gonna keep walking in bear form.
The duck is gonna come back to your head, and as you walk, Tess is gonna kind of come up and whisper in your ear and go, Can I have a ride?
Oh yeah, kid, get on.
Yes! And she scampers up, and it takes her a second, but she swings a leg around, and she's just like on your back, like holding onto your neck for dear life.
I'll like
while this duck rides on your head.
I'll like stand up on 2 legs for a little bit and do like a 360 and then drop back down.
Whoa! Bad bear.
Hey kiddos, let's have a quick chat, huh?
What do you want to talk about, Mr. Bear?
I wanna make a trade with you.
You want to make a trade?
Yeah, but we're gonna trade like grown-ups.
Dude, I can't trade wild shapes.
No.
Sorry.
I'll get there eventually. I'm gonna trade you like a grown-up. We're gonna trade information, okay?
What kind of information?
I'm gonna give you a little bit of advice, and you're gonna fill me in about Glimmerglass, because I have some questions.
I don't know. We're not really supposed to say anything about Glimmerglass.
I'm not looking for how it's run or anything. I'm just looking for a basic lay of the land. It's kind of the way I work.
What sort of advice are we talking here?
I'm gonna talk to you about your buddy Milo, okay?
What about Milo? Yeah, what about
Well, look, you guys, you're young, and this is probably a bit more of a delicate situation than you realize, but that boy's struggling, you know?
Yeah, you could say that again. He can barely contain his magic, and anytime something stressful happens, he all just freezes up. It's like he can't do nothing.
That's what I'm talking about. That's not something you should be making fun of him for, you know? You should rib your friends, absolutely, 100%, but make fun of him for, like, his hair or something dumb he said to a girl. You can't make fun of him.
He does have stupid hair.
Yeah, see, like that. But you can't make fun of him for something he can't control, especially when it's his magic, you know? Like, he's probably really upset about it, and he's probably scared that he's gonna hurt himself, or you guys. You know, you saw how dangerous that is. The reason he freezes up like that is because he's terrified. And if you make fun of him for it, it's not gonna help. You gotta be there for him. You gotta show him that you need his magic just as much as he needs yours. You know, Milo's a good kid, and he's just got a few issues that you guys could really help him out with.
Well, I mean, that thing you did was pretty cool. I bet if he could learn to control his magic, he'd be, like, super powerful. He'd be even more powerful than the Sandman.
Right.
Yeah, I guess we can kind of lay off him a bit. I don't know, but he's kind of fun to make fun of.
There's always room to make fun of people.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
All right.
And the duck's just gonna kind of lean his bill down, like between the bear, like on your nose, and just give you like a duck kiss. That's how we greet each other in the circle of the mallards.
Okay. Yeah.
But you don't have a bill,
No,
which is less cool, but that's okay.
Yeah, I'll get a beak or a bill or something. You just wait. You should see my octopus.
Well, you can do an octopus.
Yeah, I can do a lion.
That's
Good.
pretty cool.
You saw that, right?
Oh, that's right.
And I can only do one wild shape. It is the best wild shape.
It's pretty good wild shape.
It's the best wild shape.
All right, your turn. Cough it up. I need some answers about Glimmerglass.
Well, what do you want to know, Mr. Bear?
Okay, how big is it comparatively to like Dustgrith?
What's Dustgrith?
All right. How big is it compared to your old homes?
Oh, well, my old home is an entire swamp, so a lot smaller.
But yeah, and my old home is a big old. Honestly, it kind of feels about right. It's a big old hideout underneath of a mansion. So I would say it's pretty small in comparison, but it's pretty big in comparison to like some of the smaller caverns around here.
All right, and about how many kids do you have in there?
13.
Oh, okay. So this is a pretty tiny operation you got going.
Yeah, a lot of them go with the Sandman at the end.
You really believe that when he tells you that?
Yeah, he just goes with the Sandman. You always think that people die. She's taking them to get medical attention.
Right. Well, if anyone needs medical attention while we're there, let's not go straight to the Sandman, yeah?
I would never go straight to the Sandman. The Sandman scares me.
Well, you stick by me, and we'll make sure the Sandman doesn't do anything untowards.
I don't know. To be honest, I'm a little nervous to take you guys there. I don't know what Milo's thinking, but the Sandman, he could see you. He's always watching.
Well, we can handle that. We're pretty strong. We can handle ourselves. We don't mind being watched a little bit.
No offense, but I don't think that you can handle the Sandman. Even though an octopus does sound pretty cool.
Hey man, I'm not just any bear, you know. I'm a circus bear. I can do a lot more than what you think I'm capable of.
Now that is something I am waiting to see.
You get me on a unicycle, and you sure will.
I don't know what a unicycle is, but I sure want to find out.
Okay. Did you have any other questions for these children, or?
No, I got the information I need. Twig's feeling a lot better about Glimmerglass.
Okay. So, as you guys head towards deeper and deeper into this tunnel, they lead you through a few twists and turns, and eventually the torchlights begin to slowly become, there's less and less of them, until you find yourself in what should be utter darkness. But as you make your way down that cavern and the torchlight fades, what meets you is not, in the absence of torchlights, is not darkness, but a faint, soft blue illumination at the end of the cave, like a star welcoming you home. And as you walk towards this illumination, you begin to see a mild pulsing flickering of this pale violet light. And exiting out the mouth of that cave, you are let into a large, grand cavern with these massive blue and iridescent glowing spires of crystals at their top that seem to illuminate the entire cavern. The cavern winds up with these rope bridges that connect a series of what look like little hutches built into the side. It seems to be a circular town that is built within the walls of this cavern, going up and up. And in the center is a massive mound of sand that seems to hold its shape in the shape of an eye. a large eye on either side, no matter which way you look, as you walk around the spires and up these bridges. The eye seems to follow you, no matter what.
Can I do an Arcana check on that eye?
Can I give the help action?
You sure can.
Sweet.
Can I also do a separate Arcana check?
I will say, actually, yes, I know what you're saying. So yes, everyone can make your Arcana checks.
Okay, that's a 21.
21.
Oh wait, sorry, I didn't roll that. That's a
Shaylee, it is not. I see the look on your face. You're muted.
I swear to God, it's a natural 20. It's a fucking natural 20. I swear.
I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. Okay. So, 21, but a natural 20 from you, Kaia. I will say, Kaia, you have encountered, or honestly, all of you, I would say, have encountered some form of like divination scrying magic in the past. Here's what's interesting. This thing in no way, shape, or form emanates scrying energy. You can almost be Kaia, you've been around scrying eyes your whole life. There's nothing scrying about this. In fact, if anything, I don't give it to you because it's a natural 20. If anything, it feels more like illusory magic.
Does it seem like similar to the illusory magic that we saw in the sand, like in the dunes, or like when we were like going across the sands?
Yes, but I'm just gonna let you keep writing natural 20. Yes, but it's a similar type of magic, but however, it is rather than conjuring something, it is manipulating. The sand is real. The sand is 100% real. It's just being shaped into this thing with magic.
I think Kaia like sees these spellcasters like trying to really like tune into this magic, and with her family history, she just really tries to like lock in on it. And then I think in a moment she just has an epiphany because she is able to now manipulate sand, and so she understands how it is being manipulated to create this illusion. And she just, I don't think she says anything. I think she still wants to hear what the other people have to say, but she's just like, ha, 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 just like to herself.
To herself?
Impossible. Impossible.
I look over at Kaia. I think we're both towards the front of the group and go, is everything all right?
She like whips her head back around, and for the first time, she has a genuine smile on her face, like really excited. It's like the sand, but like it's moved into an eye. Like I could do that. Like I could, and she's gonna use her Dustmancer ability to like make like a mini version of it, from where we're walking.
Oh, whoa.
As you do that, like, I will say, like, Milo sort of flinches, and Tess ducks, and even the duck hides its eyes.
Oh, no. She immediately drops it. It's a party trick. I just like really like know how to manipulate like earthly little particles. It's not like magic. Like it, not really. It's like a parallel
You
form.
can make scrying things too, and instantaneously this duck just like hops over over her mouth, and it's like quack, 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 and like directs her eyes towards the eye. I mean,
I don't think that does what you think it does.
Hey, I'm sorry to bother everybody, but we should, this is Milo. We should really get out of this cavern. Rex would be really upset if he knew that I let you into this cavern.
Sure. Is this where you guys live, or this is just a checkpoint or something?
Here we are. Glimmerglass. But, the scrying eye...
Well...
And he covers his mouth.
As soon as one of the kids mentions a scrying eye, could Alden just kind of step towards one of them and start casting Identify?
Sure.
Yeah, so he's gonna just kind of lean over towards it and like pull his glasses down, and then the gears on his hat will just start to kind of move on their own for a second, for about a minute while he's examining it.
As you are doing this, I will say, can you, because this is a minute, I'm gonna say you are gonna have to roll me a concentration check, because the kids, the minute you get close to it, at the very least, Milo is going to start. All three of them start dogpiling on you, like.
I think I see the panic, and I'm gonna grab Kaia, not hard, but just like on the arm, and say, "What did you see exactly? What could you tell? You said it's not what they think it is."
Oh, just with the way it was manipulated, it seemed like more like it was an illusion, like it wasn't actually doing anything. I mean, I don't really know much about magic, but I can make something like that. Even me. Right. And as Zero's going to beeline to the kids and go, guys, the Sandman tricked you. It's not spying on you. It just looks like it's spying on you. Just he knows you're safe. Just give, and I'm gonna try to like move the kids. Give Alden a second. He can prove it.
If you're gonna have to make
it's good.
You're gonna have to make a hell of a persuasion check.
Sure. Oh my god. Okay. 20... Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So I will say, Tess and Theo calm down a bit. Okay, but he's just, he could come back at any minute, so just be really fast with your magic.
I'll be real speedy, don't you worry. And the gears will just keep turning until the minute's up.
Cool. Yeah, so Identify gives you school, and if there's magic and the school of magic involved.
Identify gives you the spell. It's detect magic that gives you the school. Identify, if it's completed, basically gives you
it's identity.
Yeah, it says, I learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement, and how many charges it has, if any. I learn whether any ongoing spells are affecting the item and what they are, and if the item was created by a spell, I learn the spell's name.
Great. So this is sort of a warped version of Major Illusion. Essentially, he used a version of that spell with some kind of augmentation that he has the ability to do to create this wall of sand in the shape of an eye. However, you can tell that is the spell that is involved in this. Actually, no, that's kind of all Identify would give you, isn't it? Yeah, no, that's, yeah. This is an augmented version of Major Illusion. It is in no way, shape, or form a scrying eye.
Cool. The thing that there was hesitation about, would it be considered a property of what I touched? Because I do gain knowledge. Sweet.
No, it's not a property of it. It is, by all intents and purposes, regular sand that is being magically manipulated to constantly stay in this giant shape.
Gotcha. The gears will stop turning. Alden will lift up his glasses and look down at the kids and just say, "Yeah, it's just a bunch of sand. It's not looking or anything."
Kaia's gonna just do a little fist bump because she knew she was right.
Milo looks a little concerned and then turns to you and goes, "Good. That means we have some time. Come on." And he leads you up these ramps, these rope bridges, which are quite rickety. And you go up about 3 stories to the top level of these spires, near where these hanging stalactites that are glowing are. And there is a rather large door. Notably, you have not seen any children just out and about. But there is a noticeably large, built door on this cavern wall. And Milo's going to walk up to and pound on it and go, "Rex? Rex? It's Milo. We're back. And suddenly the door cracks open, and a short human girl in this red, for lack of a better term, Fire Nation toga, and with a gold belt, rope tied around her, leaps out from behind there and starts basically slapping Milo around, just being like, "You know that you're not supposed to leave camp without express permission. Everyone here was worried sick about you, and..." "Who are they?" Cordelia, it's fine. People, this is Cordelia, this is People.
Hello.
I'm also People. I know I don't look like it.
Come here. She goes ahead and grabs his ear, and she's speaking kind of trying to be quiet, but if you've got a passive of 10 or higher, she's not being subtle about it. She's like, "So first you run off with them again into the sands, and now you bring back strangers into Glimmerglass in front of the eye. I swear to God, if your head wasn't screwed on straight, just give us a moment. I'm going to get Rex, and he is going to..." And suddenly, you hear a voice from the back of this room. Now, as you're looking around this room is lit by about 8 torches that line the wall. And it's essentially, there is a makeshift throne thrown together out of some rock and a few sticks, as if to give it accoutrement on the sides. And there's sort of a back room that you can't quite see into that it has these arches for entry. And coming around one of those arches is a young human male whose really rounded features imply absolute youth. However, his receding hairline and little gray in his temples convey that of a much older man. "Cordelia, put him down. Evidently we have guests. Shut the door. All of you, inside quickly." And if you move out of the way of the door, he promptly shuts the door behind you. "Milo, who are your friends?" "This is, Zero and, Kaylee and Marge and
I got it. Hi, my name's Zero. We're friends. This is Kaia, Madge, Twig, Alden, and why did you put your name as Bebop? Percival. Keep that in. This is Kaia, Madge, Alden, Twig, and that's Percival.
They were supposed to be our suckers, but now they're gonna help us.
That's right. We're here to help.
So I assume that means, Tess, that you were out there scamming people once again. Well, it was Milo's idea. Yeah, it was all Milo. So, I'm terribly sorry for any trouble they might have caused you. We don't have many resources, if that's why you're here.
No.
We would like to help. We were told about the Sandman. If we can.
You watch as he shoots Milo the dirtiest look you have ever seen in your life. Indeed. And just what did he tell you about the Sandman?
Kaia's gonna stand in front of Milo. She's gonna walk up and stand in front of him and Rex.
Nothing we didn't already know.
He didn't tell us anything. Just to give you some context, we got in a little scuffle, and Milo actually saved us. No, with some mimics in the cave, and Milo actually helped us. Anything he said was not intentional, I don't believe. He was kind of caught up, and he did save us, so...
So, let me understand this. Milo informed you of our location, who the Sandman is, showed you through the mines to where the very valuable minerals we mine are, and then took you directly to the heart of Glimmerglass, in front of the eye.
I think you've misunderstood. We're hunters of the Sandman. There's a bounty on their head, and most of this we already knew. We were just lucky enough to run into Milo and his friends.
Make a deception check. That will absolutely be contested against this wizard's insight.
Not 20! Not 20! Screw you! I'm not...
And I didn't get a 19 on the die. No. It was a 19. So anything else probably would have failed.
Yeah, so that becomes a 26 deception.
Okay.
As I think the party sees Zero, like, probably hasn't really been himself since we've met Milo. Like, has had his bell rung this whole, like, for like a day and a half. And you see he locks in. He's like, I gotta outcon the Connors if we're gonna get through this. Yes, bounty hunters. Your Sandman is a wanted man.
There's a bounty on the bounty hunter's head. Now that is interesting. Although I shouldn't say I'm surprised. It's not as if he makes many friends. Although most people think he's a ghost. What makes you think you could catch him?
We're amateur ghost hunters.
He does seem to have quite a...
Not actually.
You really like that natural 20, don't you?
Not really, but we've handled plenty of ghost stories and big scaries, boogeymen. We're still alive to catch the coin.
We can also see past his illusionary magic.
Yeah, he seems to be more tricks than actual threats.
That scrying eye isn't actually
nothing.
Isn't actually scrying.
He looks at you, Alden. Yes. Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Then were you so scared of them?
It's illusion magic. Because, as you may well know if you're trying to catch him, the Sandman couldn't be anywhere there is sand. That scrying eye is not there to scry on us, but as a reminder that he could be inside it at any moment, and we would have no idea.
Oh, he could, like, activate it. Like, there's something that's not there, but...
Not activate it. He could... What kind of bounty hunters are you? Don't even know your own prey. He can become sand. He can become one with sand.
So, just in case, the end of the identify spell does say, just in case, if you instead touch a creature through the casting, you learn which ongoing spells, if any, are currently affecting it. So if it's a spell that lets him turn into sand and he was, then it may tell me.
There certainly was... I would say that actually is fair, but there certainly was no Sandman inside it at that moment.
At that moment, he wasn't there.
But that's not the point of the eye.
Yeah. I was just checking.
You go.
Just because they mentioned... I'm gonna do a history check to see if I recognize that type of magic. If that, if I studied anything in college about kind of transporting through elements.
Sure. Yeah.
That is
Percival's got a BFA.
22. I got a BFA. That's a 22.
Interesting. You do remember, man, people are rolling really high on their checks in this. You do remember somewhere in your studies coming across, it's not so much a magic spell that one can learn, but you do remember coming across something of a hybrid. There are children who are exposed to children whose either lineage or exposure to the to elementals sometimes maintain the ability to merge with that element.
Oh well, we're. As you said, we are amateur bounty hunters, but we are aware of elementals, or at least those affected by them who can do that.
Well, you are amateur bounty hunters, but I assure you that the Sandman is no amateur.
Well, we're only amateurs.
We are not in need of any help.
Really? How old are you?
That's none of your business now, is it? Goes ahead and rubs his temple.
Insight check.
On what? If that's any of his business?
How old he is.
Sure.
I'm gonna guide myself. Ooh, okay. It's gonna be 24.
Okay. This is definitively... You know what? I will say with the 24, and considering you have seen Milo's hand, his face is 100% that of a teenager's. He just has a receding hairline and salt and pepper. It seems like part of him has been aged, but his face is probably a good tell of his actual age.
Okay, heard.
He's more like 15, 16 teenager.
Okay, cool. I think that checks with what the kids told us about Rex. I think
they said he was
like
15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Rex wearing like gloves or anything? Like, does it look anywhere on him like
he sure
there's
is,
anything like on Milo? Oh.
Rex wears a long black cloak with black leather gloves that cover both hands. In fact, the only piece of his skin that is visible is his face.
Oh. Okay.
I'm guessing we've been told that you were 15, 16, but you don't look that age.
You know, in some places it's considered rude to come in and tell people they look like shit.
Yeah. Listen, I understand that it's scary. I understand you've been under watch of a horrible monster. But you can't keep living like this. You're dying. All of you.
All of us.
Anyone who comes into contact with that stone. I've seen Milo's hand. I imagine you're covered up, not just for safety or modesty, but because this work, it is decaying your body.
Speaking of which, I know we just met, and I can tell you're not likely to be trusting us with too much very quickly until we get to know each other and explain a little more. But we were told about Caleb, and if we could help, we would very much like to. We've seen the things that stone can do to things and people, and we want to help.
He just is burying his hands in his face for a second, and he just looks at those three and sighs and goes, I suppose being king of 9-year-olds does not privilege many secrets. Yes, Caleb is the most recent to have a quite involuntary reaction. We were trying to hide that fact so that he did not, and he looks over towards Tess, go with the Sandman.
Well, that's what we're trying to prevent. If we can do something before the Sandman shows up and sees what happened, then maybe he won't need to.
I highly doubt there's anything any of you can do. Listen. I don't trust you. Though many of you do seem like nice people. If you truly are kind and truly want to help, then just leave us. The only way we get out of Glimmerglass is if we deliver. Even if we were to escape or revolt, many of these children... Cordelia, would you kindly escort those three back to their chambers? Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. We're really sorry, Rex. I'll talk to you later, Tess.
As they leave, could I slip Milo that little funny-looking rock that I picked up?
Sure.
While we were walking through the caves, Alden would have been holding it up to his mouth and humming into it an old lullaby that his birth mother used to hum to him. So it would be an old sylvan lullaby, and Alden would have used his magical tinkering, which he has finally figured out how to do, to imbue it with just 6 seconds of the melody, that as long as I have that in one of my slots, he can listen to whenever he wants, and hopefully it'll help calm him down if he gets stressed or scared.
Hell yeah.
That's so sweet. I love that.
You thought I just wanted a weird rock.
I thought you were just a weirdo. But
I mean,
in my
I am.
defense,
I'm
you're
just
just a
a weirdo.
weirdo.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, he takes it and he's sort of confused as he looks up at you. But like it just sort of drifts up towards his ear, and that's where he hears the song you've imbued. And he looks back at you just with a faint smile as the door closes behind him. However, at that minute, as the door closes, Rex begins pacing about the room. Listen. I'm deeply sorry about this. It's just temporary. And he goes ahead and he pulls a rope, and I need all of you to make dexterity saving throws.
I knew it. Oh, this
Not great at that. Not great at that.
My dice are rolling hot now.
Why did I have to roll so high for like history and arcana, but a dex save? Oh!
All right, give me those saves. Madge.
Madge got a 13.
13, okay. Kaia.
I rolled a 17 on the die, and that's a +2, so a 19.
Okay, 19. Ben.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. It's Twig.
21.
Jesus. 0.
17 plus 3, dirty 20.
Damn it. Percival.
Oh, so it was just me rolling poorly? Okay. 10.
10.
Percival's
Cool, okay.
shaken up because he's scared of Kaia now.
This is the shit on Percival episode,
So,
I guess.
Percival and Madge, you are kind of standing towards the center of the cluster. The rest of you feel the ground start to leave your feet, and you duck out and roll. But unfortunately, Percival and Madge, you both fall into this pit, and a net falls on top of it to seal it off. It's not very far. You don't end up taking any damage. It's just enough to trap you in a prison. He goes, damn, I thought that would get more of you.
Twigsy, bear hug. And I start moving to one side of the of this kid. I'd like to. It's in between me and the bear. As I take out a dagger and start doing like a really distracting sleight of hand flourish to try to get his eyes on me as I'm on the opposite side of the bear.
And Twig will run around behind him in an attempt to flank and just jump up on his back legs and grab him from behind.
Is this a thing you worked out?
We have shenanigans and maneuvers.
I hate this. Sure, make a performance check 0 for the distraction.
I'm rolling so good today. I'm giving the math because I feel like if I keep saying dirty 20, everyone's gonna be like, you're lying. A 14, this time plus 6, is a dirty 20.
All right. Cool. He's thoroughly
Just to basically give him help. Yeah, I'm gonna come at
he's
him
thoroughly
with a knife or
distracted.
something.
Please roll this at advantage. What is it? An attack roll, I guess, or a grapple?
Yeah, I'm trying to grapple him.
It's a grapple, so that's a.
So it's a DC 13.
That I'm rolling with at advantage, or is
No, you don't roll anything now.
Okay.
The Rex rolls at disadvantage.
Okay, gotcha.
To try to hit 13.
That would have been a 19 on the die. Unfortunately, that's a 14 on the die for a total of.
Oh, he might succeed.
For a total of 18.
He succeeds.
Yeah. Sorry about that, but yeah, so you do, okay. So with that, you rush in front of him, throwing a dagger, and he instantly readies his hand with this, like, pulsing green necrotic energy and then suddenly turns to see you, Twig, and just ducks out of the way as the bear poof, lands on the ground and says, I don't want to hurt any of you, and I don't want to get hurt. I just had to take precautions in case you were here to do that.
We only did that because you put 2 of my friends in a pit.
I only put 2 friends in a pit because you're strangers, and I have children to protect.
You're doing a real good job protecting them. I've seen Milo's hand. I've seen you. You need help. Admit it.
Yeah.
From down in the pit.
What's your AC?
13.
Cool. That's gonna be a 22 to hit.
Sure.
He's gonna cast Inflict Wounds on you.
Okay, I'm attacking him back.
Yeah, no, I think we're officially an initiative.
Oh, boy.
Sorry.
Here we go.
Yeah, that seems about right.
I didn't think there would be combat in this, but
He started it.
he did.
Yeah, we did nothing.
Okay, give me initiative. Kaia.
That's gonna be another 17 on the die plus another 2, so 19.
19. Okay. Twig.
17.
Okay. 0.
Hey, anyone think I'm lying about my rolls? That's a nat 1. So it becomes an 8 though. I have a really good plus, but yeah, 8.
Okay. For fun, Madge.
That's got a 21.
Oh my god. In the pit.
No
In the
fucking
pit,
way.
she's ready.
No fucking
Percival
way.
also got
Yes.
a 21 in the pit.
Yes! The pit boys, we got it, baby.
Hysterically, which one of you has a higher dex?
It's
Not
you,
me.
100%. I have 10.
My dex? Oh, I have 11. All right.
Nah, like, I'm finna be in the pit.
The pit obviously feels character.
Madge finna be in the pit. For sure.
Madge finna be in a pit. Okay. Wait, who am I missing?
Me, I'm rolling hot with the 13.
Thank you. Okay. So that order, and ironically, he rolled a natural 20 for a total of 24. So he is, in fact, going to go first, which makes sense narratively anyway. Followed by Madge, followed by Percival, followed by Kaia, followed by Twig, followed by Alden, followed by Zero. Okay, cool. Yeah, so Zero, he comes right in and he casts Inflict Wounds for a total of... I have enough dice to do this, I might as well. Actually, that's kind of narratively satisfying. For a total of 7 necrotic damage. As his hands spark with this... you know what? For shits. He removes his glove. His hand actually is smaller than his other hand. It's not decayed. It looks like a hand of like a 10-year-old. And he reaches out and he says, I wear these gloves for your protection, not mine! And he goes ahead and touches you and deals 7 points of necrotic damage.
I think I take it, and obviously mechanically I can't do this, but I think I'm like open arms, like I hold his hand, like I'm just like locked in with him. I'm like, we're not here to hurt you.
Can I see Zero possibly from the pit or no?
I would say you can't see any of this.
Fuck my butt. Okay, whatever.
You guys are like 8 feet down.
Okay.
Like, so yeah.
Whatever.
It's like holes.
It is,
you know?
2 of our buffest people, so climbing out, like if I was down there, I'd stay down there. Like there's no getting out. You guys have really good like athletics to maybe climb out.
Yeah, but so anyway, with that, It is now. Pardon me. It is now. It's Madge and Percival's turns in that order.
Yes. How is the net secured atop of the hole?
It's not. It's just there were weights on it, so it's being held to the ground by like weights.
Can I use my telekinetic movement and take one of the weights and fling it to one side of the room to just take this net off?
You sure can.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm gonna fucking do.
Whew, it just flies up and smacks into the wall. Absolutely.
Okay. I look at Percival. I go, well, there's that. How you want to get out of this bitch?
Well, I mean, I can just get out, but do you need help? This is all happening in like the 6 seconds.
How? You get out and I'll jump and you can pull me up.
Sounds good to me.
I'm like 6 feet tall. I don't know. Can I try jumping and like getting? I like jumping and like that was my action, the telekinetic movement, but.
Yeah, what's your strength?
My strength is 20. I have a +5.
Yeah, so you can.
These girls are
technically speaking, that means you can jump 10 feet.
Oh, then I'm gonna
for half your movement.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move the fucking net.
And that is, correct me if I'm wrong, the jump is half your movement?
That's fine.
The jump is the amount of movement. So it would be rounded up to, 4 feet, 5 feet to get to the lip, 5 feet to get up.
Oh, yeah. Cool. All right, yeah, so we'll say it costs 10 feet of movement and an athletics check.
Okay, great. Ooh. Nat 20! Nat 20, motherfucker. Nat 20. Nat 20.
Madge, you just go, I guess I'm getting out of here, and you do a deep plie, and for all our ballet fans, you still have momentum when you grab onto it, and your arms just add to your momentum, and you just shoot out of this thing like a cannon and land on both feet, kicking up dust. And what you see when you get out is just this kid like searing necrotic energy into Zero's shoulder and Zero just holding onto his hand.
I'm gonna go, oh fuck. I'm gonna look at Percival in the pit and go, sayonara, and wink at him. And then I'm gonna start running towards Rex.
What?
That, I'm gonna say, let me see if I have any bonus actions.
I'll say you can close with him. Okay, but if you want.
I'll close in. I'll get in the mix.
It's a small room.
Yeah, I'll get in with them. Hell yeah.
All right. It's now Percival's turn.
Madge is done.
Immediately after Madge leaps up, Percival's also going to do the exact same thing and leap up to the edge of the pits. Is that an athletics check?
Athletics, please.
Hell yeah, that is a 18.
18? That'll do it. I mean, it's not quite as cool as Madge's, but you managed to jump up and then pull yourself hoist and stand up straight, and you are now in combat.
Okay. Oh god, I got it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna close, and I'm going to also attempt to grapple.
Okay. Oh, is that for reasons? Didn't you already?
He hasn't used his action. She used her action to flip off the thing, and it was just movement to get up.
I haven't used an action yet.
Oh, okay. I understand.
So Dex or Strength saving throw from Rex.
Yes.
Okay.
And what's your strength?
18.
So it would be a DC 14 this time.
So that's going to be a 5 on the die for a total of 5. So he's a wizard. He's a teenage wizard. But Or wait, you said strength, right?
Yeah,
or was
Strength
it
or
dex?
dex, but
Or
I
dex,
think either
whatever
way
works.
it fails.
It still fails. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, but still.
He's getting grappled by a wizard too, so it's not like that's so good.
So he's getting grappled.
Sure, dude.
So wizard on wizard crime, as Zero is also holding onto this kid's hand. Okay.
Right. As he grapples him, Percival's going to say, "Please don't. We truly don't want any fight with you. We're out of the pit. You got us. We're genuinely here to help. Please stop attacking my friends."
I'm gonna say it's Kaia's turn.
Yeah, Kaia's gonna, as her bonus action, she's gonna form, any particles are gonna start swirling around the ground and form into, I think it'll form into a glaive, as she's going to, march forward, and she's gonna stop as her eyes are kind of threatening to turn like a fiery red, as she doesn't touch him, but she's gonna get right in his face and almost shakily with trying to control her rage. I don't want to hurt you, but I am meant to protect these people, and I want to protect the kids too, and you're making it really difficult to do that when all you're doing is trying to hurt us or put us away. I understand we seem like a danger, but you are putting yourself in danger by trying to fight against all of us.
And with that, Zero, how hard are you clutching his hand to you?
Not like both. I didn't have the action. It's not my turn yet, so I'm not grappling him. I'm just I'm leaning into the necrotic damage. I'm holding his hand basically. But if he wants to pull away, he can.
Cool, because with that, even through the grapples, he is just gonna pull his hand away, and you watch as the necrotic energy fades away, and he puts his hands up and goes, "It's not as if I could fight all of you by myself anyway. Very well, I surrender. I suppose I have very little choice but to trust you."
Thank you. I'm gonna just put a hand on Percival to just not Matt. You saved me, but just to be I think you can let him go now.
Yeah, Percival's gonna immediately stop grappling him.
And you see a little bit of blood is coming out of Zero's mouth as he just wipes that away. Do you know when the Sandman is coming next? He comes randomly, and he can come anytime.
He comes every other 10 days for certain, but he checks in from every now and then, and there's no way of knowing when he's in there and when he's not.
Kaia, do you think you could use your sand magic to maybe disrupt that? Not now, because it might set him off, but do you think that's something you could do? I mean, you've done some pretty cool stuff with your sand.
I could, yes. Yes.
Amazing.
I can.
Let's hold on to that. Take us to Caleb. The bear, Twig, is a great healer. Let's see if we can help.
Very well. Don't say I didn't warn you. It's I've tried to keep the other children away from him. Not because I don't want them to see him, but because I don't want them to see him like this. Come with me. He's in my chambers. I always take them to my chambers, but well, you'll see. And he leads you back behind this makeshift throne that he's thrown together. And there you find a makeshift room that features little more than a mattress on the floor made of straw, a few candles, and a couple of books, tomes, with a few scrolls by them. And lying on that mattress is what looks to be an old man of about 80, 85. The water retention in his body is basically gone. His skin is wrinkled and his hands shake with arthritis. He is not the child you were expecting to see, but what looks like a old man at the height of a child. Caleb, I've brought you a healer. Come. And he sort of turns over to you and smiles, a toothless smile, and sort of, hello. Are you here to make me better?
Twig is gonna drop his bear form, and go up to his side, kneel down to the bed, and he's gonna say, hey, big guy, just lay down and let me look at you for a second.
Okay. It moves about an inch, because that's about as far as his head was able to get up. And he just lays there, and he lets you have a little, if you'd like to roll a medicine check, you can, or Arcana. Yeah.
I'd rather do medicine. If Zero could do an Arcana, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'll go to the other side and do an Arcana.
Can I assist?
While this is happening,
Zero.
Kaia's... Oh.
Give advantage.
Yes, please.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
It's a 19 for the medicine check.
It is a 19 for the Arcana.
Yeah, so for the medicine check, I will say, or rather, the combined, your combined efforts giving him the once-over. Medically speaking, the things that are wrong with him aren't necessarily abnormal things to be wrong with a person. Just perhaps for a 10-year-old. He has arthritis in virtually every joint. Muscle tissue is at an all-time low. He seems a bit dehydrated, to be honest. But, the only thing true that he's not sick, the only thing truly wrong with him is old age. However, if you are reading into this with magic, this almost certainly is some form of, some twisted version of chronomancy.
I want to try something.
The greatest magic of all.
This might be really stupid.
What?
He's gonna look at Zero and he's gonna say, I want you to try something.
Okay.
It's kind of like what you do, right? But really advanced.
I kind of.
If you help me with the healing spell, do you think you could make it go back?
I don't know.
You could do it.
Yeah.
He doesn't have much longer.
I can try.
All right. I'll cast Cure Wounds, and you just throw some magic in there.
I don't know. I'm crying. JP, I have 1 charge of stolen time. And they are charges that I can expend to do the things that I sent you. And it is a charge that I've had for a very long time because I took it from Twig. As this Cure Wounds is casted, could I expend my charge of stolen time doing the restorative, the healing option?
Yes, you may. It will always do something, but go ahead and will you roll me? Actually, I think... Actually, this feels insane, but could you roll me a D100 for it, actually?
Oh my god, yes. That is a 25. I don't know if I want high or low, but...
Okay. 25. So, as you expend, you both reach down, and Twig, your healing magic, it's visible. You can see that color. And Zero, in a way that you've never really seen before, your magic illuminates this like green twisting spiral, and it wraps around Twig's magic as if it's unwinding Twig's magic and puts it back together again until it glows into this gold, shimmering, beautiful thing that sinks into Caleb's heart. And as it does, you watch as water comes back into his face. Time begins to reverse itself until what you are looking at looks more like the face of a 55-year-old man as 25 years are rolled back. Oh, I do feel a little better, but why is my voice so deep?
There's always, a side effect. Look at my hair.
Well, thank you, healers. Thank you very much for... I feel more like me. I suppose not. Totally. Do I have any prescriptions? Do I have to do anything?
Just eat and drink and rest.
Well, and Rex, wiping a tear from his eye from behind you, reaches into his satchel and pulls out a water flask, and he says, "You drink all of it. All of it. You understand me? No rationing today. You drink all of it."
Twig's gonna grab Zero by the shoulder and whisper to him, "You fucking did it, dude."
I think you see there's a moment where this time is rewinding, and then you see it when it stops. Zero, his face hardens again. Yeah, it wasn't enough. He's supposed to be 10.
It was the best you've ever done.
Yeah.
And now he's got more time.
Yeah.
As Caleb drinks from the flask, Rex turns to you, and what once was stern eyes turns to pure tears, and he says, "Thank you," dropping to his knees. I don't know how you've done what you have done, but thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, thank you. No one has ever come back from the poisoning of the bloom. I thought Caleb was lucky to just get the aging effect, but you actually saved him. He has a few more years now, and maybe we could try again in a little bit, and we could remove some more years. Maybe we could make him 10 again.
Maybe. When does the Sandman come back next?
He's not due back for 10 day and a half. But once again, it doesn't mean he doesn't come around. He likes to check in, and, well, just because he isn't around doesn't mean he's not around. He sends us messages in our dreams. Mostly me. I think with the others, he just enjoys frightening them. But he communicates with me almost nightly in my dreams.
Madge is gonna, hearing that, she gets interested. If you don't mind me asking, how exactly does he come to you in these dreams? What exactly do you see or hear?
I don't fully understand the magic of how he does it, but sometimes it'll just be his voice. Sometimes I'll see the entire apparition. Sometimes, if we've displeased him, he'll send a nightmare. He can control what we see in our dreams, what we hear.
What was the most recent one you've gotten, if I may ask?
Well, most recent dream was last night. Just orders for our quotas, but the most recent nightmare he sent me. Well, his favorite nightmare for me, I should say, is... well, it's all of those children looking like Caleb. Which is what would happen if I ever defied him.
Let's...
If you want to know about the Sandman, I'll tell you everything you need to know. But maybe, in return, if you truly wish to help, there is something you can do for us. There's a man who has been helping us. We don't know his name. He wears a red cloak.
The kind man?
That's what the children call him, the nice man. I simply know him as S. But S, he comes, he brings things to the children, water, sometimes toys. He's been helping me. Well, he's been helping me build this. And he goes to the back, and he moves his finger around the stone, and the stone suddenly parts ways. And there's a back room where there is a large, makeshift, it's not as pretty as the things you'd see in Duskrith, but a makeshift, cylinder, shooting out into the floor and into the ceiling, with a few metal valves that seem to be stamping into the floor, with a spigot and a bucket underneath it. We've been attempting to build a condenser that would extract groundwater. If we could at least break their monopoly on water access, we could have so much. We could at the very least fight back. The man, S, he was meant to be bringing us a part that is supposed to make this all possible. But we haven't heard from him in a few days.
Did he mention what that part was called? He called a regulator coil?
I think that's it. I don't often remember I'm not very mechanically minded. I'm more of the necromancy type.
Alden's just gonna look at Kaia.
Interesting.
Oh, have you ever heard of such a thing, a regulator coil?
We've seen him before.
Yeah, we've seen it, yep.
This man made them seem as if they were rare. As if very few had machinery of this type. And yet you've seen them before.
Well, certainly not easy to make, from what I could tell.
Oh no, nothing the man makes is ever simple. You should see some of the toys he brings for the children. They're wonders to behold, even for us of the arcanical inclination.
What kind of things does he bring?
Oh, dragon figurines that come to life. Very recently, brought us this thing called a train. It's a small miniature. I could show you downstairs.
I know what a train is.
Oh, fascinating devices.
Sure. You'd like us to find this S?
Yes, ensure his safety and ensure that he brings us this regulator coil. It would change everything.
Something tells me he should be on the way.
It's strange that he's not back already.
Well, he does always. His base of operations, at the very least, he did. You could start there. It's a bit of a ghost town. Ironhook Crossing. I wouldn't go near the place, nor would anyone else. It's said to be occupied by some rough inhabitants, since its inhabitants walked out. And by rough inhabitants, I mean ghosts. In fact, it's the only place the Sandman is afraid of.
Would it take us more than a 10-day and a half to get there? And back?
Oh no, from here, I'd say you're no more than a 2 days ride.
I don't know about y'all, but I ain't scared of no ghost.
God damn it.
What's the opposite of inspiration?
Your next roll has disadvantage.
No,
whatever it is. Whatever it is. Okay. We'll head there. Would it be alright if we rest here for the night? Out of the view of the eye? Is there anywhere or somewhere nearby?
I'll tell you. I would hate to do this to you, but the man, even if he were to return, the Sandman is not aware of this room. And he taps on the room that the condenser is in. This room is maybe like 15 by 15. It would be quite cramped. So he's like, you could spend the night in here if you don't mind cuddling. Is that the word?
I'm sure we'll be fine. Thank you. I'm sorry we can't do more.
Rex, this Sandman, and not to ruffle any feathers, but we were given some information that we did press for. The initials JV. Are they connected to the Sandman, or is that someone else?
JV is I'm not sure of the exact name behind those initials, but JV sends orders to myself and the Sandman. The Sandman is, well, I suppose since we're doing trusting today, the Sandman is sort of a hired gun. He's a bit of a local legend. Some people say he was born here. I highly doubt that, but the Sandman is a bounty hunter. We are only part of his empire. He likes to work alone, and he's certainly strong enough to do such. However, he takes contracts from whoever's willing to give him what he wants, which isn't always gold. I don't know what they're paying him, but he is essentially paid by this JV, who is, of course, the head of the VMC. Which is just a branch of the military of the Arcane Dominion, where all of us are from.
Is anyone, just looking around at the adults assembled, anyone happen to know who a JV might be, given this new information we have? It's kind of something we almost assumed, but it's...
I'll do a history check.
Yeah, I would say the two of you may. It is not a low DC.
No, that's a 14.
Yeah, you don't got no clue. Anything from you, Kaia?
I was thinking about it. I'll roll a history check.
Oh yeah, you don't have to.
It was low. It was a 5. Let's just see though what my total is. It's a 7. It's a 7. How's that sound?
Well, actually, with a 7.
Oh my god, it's
you
a
don't
negative
know
check.
jack shit. Yeah. Yeah. And it hurts a little to try to think that hard. But no, you don't have any clue who JV could be.
You're from the... You're from the Dominion.
Yes, you could say that.
Ooh. I grew up there myself. Where are you from?
Valentara, Hexmore, take your pick.
Well, I grew up in Valentara, so I'll choose that. Which neighborhood?
Have you ever heard of the... Make a persuasion check real quick. Yep. He's very cagey about this information.
22.
Have you ever heard of the courts of King Valdris? The castle that sits atop Valentara.
Oh, well,
I would say with no roll, of course you have.
Yes, of course I have. Yes, I definitely.
Well, I was raised in the halls of that castle.
Oh, you're a noble.
I suppose you could say that.
Oh, I knew
People
immediately.
in Valentara prefer to call me Bastard.
Ah. Well, they do have their way with words there, don't they?
They certainly do. I take it you're noble yourself.
Yes, Percival Wynnemark.
Oh, the Wynnemarks. I have heard of your family.
Most people have.
I suppose then, perhaps, you yourself have heard of the Arenvenium clan. And I'm just gonna give this one to you for free. Yes, you have.
Yeah.
The Arenvenium clan is, although, actually roll a history check just to see how much you know.
Okay, that's a... What is my history? Oh, and that's a 16.
So, the Arenvenium clan, and for people who care about the spelling, that is spelled Aryanvenium. The Arenvenium clan is a, it's a clan of elves. And notably, I did describe him as a human. I'm just saying that. But they are a clan of elves who were the high commander of the armed forces. That is, until Valdris finally took the throne. And when Valdris took the throne, he castigated them down lower on the rung. Additionally, after they were sort of cast out, you know that Reginald, or Lord Reginald, I forgot the own name, Arenvenium, did launch the seeds of a secret coup against King Valdris, and this had his entire family besmirched and cast out into nothingness. But you've never heard of a bastard son of theirs.
I'm very familiar with your family. Are you here? Are you here because your father's coup?
Well, it's good to know that this is how that news spreads so quickly. Partially because of the coup, partially because my father hates me. But of course,
you were sent here.
Yes. They had to choose 2 children. I was the obvious choice. My brother was the less obvious choice.
The Dominion would not...
The Dominion would not. The Dominion would not. Oh, the Dominion certainly would. Oh, that I had a moment with those noble houses. Casting people out without a second thought. You know, it was King Valdris who waived the edict. But it was the noble houses that cast the sword.
Who's your brother?
Helios. I believe the question you have is, who was my brother? It's all right. He was a little shit anyway. He was a true-born son. She was there. But yes, I was a noble. I am no longer a noble, and I harbor no love for the Arcane Dominion or any of those noble houses. Not for the king. Not for your house. And certainly not for the house that cast my family out.
Perhaps we should get some rest. speak again when we return with the S and his device.
Yes. I'm sorry. I got a little angry there. It's my fault. I don't much like talking about home. Those names, anytime I hear them, Vaeloris, even Wynnemark, Vaeloris, any of those high clans, it just makes my blood boil.
Kaia's gonna hear her name, and I don't think she was really like super tuned into this because she was kind of like battling with her own thing. So I don't really think she heard really much about the mansion or anything. But then she hears her name, and she's like, and like, you know, the rage and hate that he feels, and she's just like, ooh, and she's just gonna nonchalantly, so like naturally, you know, like just kind of do one of these, and she's just gonna kind of back up and go to a corner and start setting up for bed. You know, this talk's so boring for her. Ugh.
I don't think we've heard Kaia's last name said by her. Could some of us perhaps roll an insight just at that reaction? Not.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh. Okay, 17 plus 0.
18.
Dirty 20.
12
plus 0.
So she rolled a nat 1 on her deception. Which narratively is so good.
I wasn't even going to say anything, but I got a 6, so I guess I beat that.
Yeah.
Like, what exactly are you wanting to know?
And I mean, Rex doesn't not have a passive. That's all I'm saying.
That's so fair. Yeah. What are people wanting to know?
I mean, I think perhaps not that big of a difference. Maybe it's on the name Vaeloris that you...
Oh, just the name?
Well, that you have that reaction. Like, that it's not just like this list of noble names, but specifically.
I think on a nat 1, I think you're like, she's directly tied to that name. Like, either she knows someone who's like related, or she's related somehow to them. Maybe not by blood, but like, you know, you think that she's somehow correlated with these people, because that reaction was way too strong.
Lock that away for...
Well, I suppose I'll let you settle in for the evening. Welcome to Glimmerglass. Good night. I am going to close the door behind you, and you will have to knock to get out. The spell only works. All right. Or are any of you a wizard? By chance? I could quickly teach you the combination if you are familiar with arcane locking mechanisms.
Of course, yes.
Okay. Wonderful. So he goes ahead and he shows you this combination of like relatively it's quite a few finger motions you have to do. The lock-in pattern is pretty tricky because he's pretty scared of somebody getting in. All right.
Is this the same one he did before?
Yes.
Would it be possible for Alden as an artificer to learn this as well? Because I had the thought the first time he did it, and I didn't ask, but now that he's doing it again, I think he would at least be looking. Whether he actually learns it or not is completely up to you, but he's definitely looking.
You can learn the combination, but it does require specifically, like, a high-ish level of wizardry, like that kind of arcane magic of study to work. So a wizard will have to use the combination. But you may both roll intelligence checks to see how well you recall. You retain this information.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. 19.
19.
Doity Twainy.
I will say, you both remember the combination perfectly. As he gets to the door and he's about to close it, he goes, and good night. And thank you. Truly. I have not felt hope in a very, very long time. And I don't trust strangers. But there's something about you that I do trust. I think you're good people. So, anyway, good night. I hope you find it comfortable.
Percival's gonna hold out his fist. Just go, Wizard Bros?
Wizard Bros. He kind of checks his hand, like, good night. And he goes ahead and does a quick spell, and it closes, and it is now pitch black. Anyone who does not have dark vision, by the way,
I've got it in this campaign, JP, actually.
Kaia's
yeah, I know, I'm just saying for you.
Kaia's gonna use that to her advantage.
Mm-hmm. So, as you sit there in the absolute dark, does anybody have anything they want to talk about before bed?
Kaia's gonna try to really quietly move to like the opposite side for anyone who cannot see her, and for people who can see in the dark, it looks really funny because she's just like like trying to move so quietly to a really tiny corner, like off at the space that can be as far off from other people who might inquire anything about her.
I think I go to Twig. And I think in the dark, Twig gets... Zero goes up to Twig's ear and says, I don't know who we can trust anymore.
I'll respond using the message cantrip so that we can just talk telepathically. Yeah, it's tough, but we're stuck with them.
Let's find Silas, and I can't do what I did.
I know.
But if we can get the Sandman, I could take time from him. I could give it back to them. We just gotta be ready.
Wow, can't we send these kids to Duskrith or something? They got the water. That's what they're just building, another water thing.
We could, but I thought we have to get the condenser back from Silas if we want to send them to Duskrith.
I know.
I thought the whole...
Yeah. It's not a good place for them.
Okay.
Just gotta add it to the list, you know?
We'll find Silas. We'll find the priest. And then we can see who we can trust.
I think that list is getting shorter every day.
My list is just you. And maybe Madge.
I had Alden on there for a little bit, but, what's going on with that guy?
No. But for now, we play nice. get some rest, and thank you for today. I'm sorry I couldn't.
Hey man, you did great. We're gonna work on it, and we'll make it consistent so that you're not freaking out about it anymore.
I hope so. Good night, Tuxie.
Yeah, sorry if I snore. You know how I am.
And I think you see Zero and Twig, like, they're so used to close quarters sleeping, and will, like, fully, as if he's still a bear, like, will just, like, sort of hit into a wall in a corner and, like, kind of fall asleep together.
Cute. Anyone else for campfire?
Percival's going to kind of lay his sleeping mat out off towards Kaia. And
so when you say laying your sleeping mat out, I just want to make one thing
there's
clear.
very little room.
There is enough room for all of your bodies and nothing else.
I know. I will lay down a very small sleeping mat. It's the yoga mat that I was doing sun salutations on earlier, which he brings with him at all times. And I shall lay that out close to Kaia. But first, Percival is going to kind of sidle over there and say, I know you're not my biggest fan right now, but we don't have much space in this room, and is it okay if I sleep here?
Wow. The nerve. That's crazy. That's insane. You almost got us killed. You know that, right? Like, your arrogance actively almost killed us.
Yeah, yes, I know that.
Look, I get, I don't know you at all, and I totally get trying to be a certain way for people. I grew up like that my whole life, but you gotta drop the fucking act, okay? Unless you want to die with it. Yes, you can sleep here. And she's gonna, like, turn over begrudgingly.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't even know why I'm here, man. This is cool. Okay, great. Does anyone... By the way, for the record, y'all are in such close proximity that unless you were talking in message like these two, this is public conversation, which is great.
100% public.
Awesome. Cool. Anyone else for campfire before I send you all to Sleepland?
So, I know their entire conversation happened in message, but the I don't know who we can trust that Zero said, Alden was definitely like, as soon as that was said, even though he could probably tell that they were talking in their heads or something, he was just like, I wonder who they think they can trust. Curious. And he's just gonna go and start working on a little... So he's got one of those like ball bearings that he would have in his kit, and he is just kind of messing around with it and like rubbing it in weird places. Almost looks like he's polishing it. And then finally he holds it up to his nose and he goes, and then he makes a nasty face, like he smelled something real stanky. And then he'll just go to himself quietly, perfect, and he'll put it in his pocket. And then he'll lay down to go to bed.
Such a little freak.
There was nothing about that I liked. I just want you to know that. Okay.
All will make sense in the morning.
I'm sure it will, and that's why I'm scared.
That scene didn't have to happen, but you still put us through that.
So does anyone else have anything not weird for the campfire scene?
I think when Zero and Twig are like, I think we can trust Madge. You look over at a fast asleep Madge with a smile on her face, holding her deer ladle, conked out. She had a great day, full of some high rolls and some confidence building. And she has a little smile on her face and is snuggling her ladle in a corner.
Adorable. So, if that is everyone's campfire scenes, we now fade to black as we all fall asleep for a long rest or trance, whatever you do. Madge, once again, the dreams do come. I wonder why.
She was having a good day!
So,
what?
You find yourself asleep in the exact same position that you were, holding your ladle, but this time, you wake up. All is calm in the swamp. You're back in Murray. And you wake up and sort of stretch, and you walk through the bogs. All is well, all is calm. And there's your grandma, sitting there, peacefully, and she smiles at you and regards you. Well, let's have a look at it. I said, let's have a look at it.
Well, look at what, Grandma?
What else? That big old thing in your hand.
Oh. I kept it this whole time.
I know you did, girl.
I've gotten pretty good with it.
I know you have.
I hand it to her.
Yeah, she starts petting it. And she's like, you know the thing, darling?
What's that, Grandma?
The more you believe in something, the more it believes in you. And I believe in you. And the spirits of our ancestors believe in you too. And she hands you the ladle. And the ladle begins to glow with this like white spirit energy. She goes, I love you, baby girl. I'm proud of you.
I love you too, Grandma. And I think I'm getting proud of myself too. I miss you.
Honey.
I hope you're okay.
Honey, I'm gonna be okay. 'Cause you're gonna make me okay. She goes ahead and just your cheek. You're alright, baby girl. You're gonna be alright. And on that word, the swamp begins to sort of fade out, as does hers. And you find yourself back in the desert. The sand swirling around you. And you hear a voice you've never heard before.
Interesting. Another one, just like me, enters the desert.
Who the fuck are you?
I should be asking you the same question.
I start swinging
and
my
from
ladle.
the sands. Yeah, you're just swinging your ladle in like random directions. Yeah. As you do, like right in front of you, right where the ladle would swing, you swing straight through something that is coming up through the sand. And the sand slowly forms a man in a long black cloak covered from head to toe, with the black leather gloves covering everything, a hood over him, and most notably, where his face should be, a long plague mask made out of leather with a hooked nose and two disturbingly red goggles for eyes. And he looks at you through the mask.
So, another one of us has entered the sands.
Another one of what? You look fucking stupid. What the fuck do you want?
Interesting. I guess they don't make them like they used to.
Make what? I beg
We're
your
gonna
pardon?
have a little talk. talk, girl, but I'll see you in person.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. What the... Grandma, where the fuck did you go?
Man,
she keeps
he
swinging.
Disappears into the sand, and then you feel from behind you, he suddenly appears, and his large hand palms the back of your head. And, like, he's gonna try to push you into the sand. Do you want to go ahead and make a
yes
contested strength or strength saving throw with your 2024?
That will be a 22.
Well, I do have to say, meets it, beats it.
Look.
So he grabs your head and tries to push you. He's like,
"Ow, you're a little stronger than you look, ain't you? Well, that's all right. I like a little challenge in my territory."
I'm a lot fucking stronger than you think. I'm gonna swing my ladle at this motherfucker.
Go for it.
Yes. Dang it. That's a 16 to hit?
16 does not hit.
Dang it. Okay.
But actually what I will say is it does not hit, because as you hit, you reach around and you should hit, but he just turns to sand, it disappears into the sand, and then reappears in front of you.
Nice try. That's all right. I'll give you a little more time to cook so that you're a proper challenge.
I already got a ladle. I don't need to do any more fucking cooking. Are you the Sandman or what, you son of a bitch?
I'm your worst nightmare.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What?
Oh, you'll find out in time. But in the meantime, say hi to Grandma for me.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna start sprinting towards him. I don't care if he's sand or not. I want to try to tackle that motherfucker to the ground.
You sprint towards him, and you watch as he just disappears, and the sandstorm begins to kick up all around you. You can't see anything in front of you, and you are caught in the middle of this tornado. And you just hear,
"Oh, Madge, forever is coming."
And that's where we're going to go ahead and end for today. Thank you so much to everyone for listening and watching, as always. And we want to shout out our incredible artists of the show, with our logo designed by @RealSimonBouye and the character designed by Jules_in_the_rain. Please go ahead and check out their stuff. Their art is incredible. We couldn't do what we do without them. If you're enjoying the show, please give us 5-star reviews on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube. It really, really does help us in the algorithm. And if you're watching us on YouTube or Spotify, please hit those like and subscribe buttons and that notification bell so you can listen to new episodes as soon as they come out. If you want early access to our bonus content, like our downtime episodes where we talk about each episode in depth and give you the behind-the-scenes scoop like we're about to, then head on over to our Patreon at www.patreon.com/rollcallproductions and become a patron today. Last but certainly not least, please follow us on Instagram and TikTok at rollcallpod and tell us how much you are loving the show. We really appreciate you guys listening or watching. And, well, with that, good night.